Hey there, Chad here. It was a summit week for NATO in Turkey. European leaders had braced for a hostile summit. During a bilateral meeting with Erdogan, President Trump revived his demand that the United States take control of Greenland. Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen declared that Greenland is not for sale, saying Denmark would defend its territorial integrity. Also, around the meetings, Trump could called Spain a terrible partner and told Besant to cut off all trade and including visits. He then declared the ceasefire in Iran over. Because they wouldn't help him in Iran, Trump said he was unhappy with NATO members. When the meeting began, though, he took a very conciliatory tone and dropped the Greenland issue completely. Trump praised member nations for increasing their military spending to meet NATO goals during a separate meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump praised Ukraine's war effort. The 32 leaders adopted a joint declaration reaffirming their commitment to Article 5 of the Mutual Defense Pact. In my opinion, the silence in the room is what's made the real news here. I run an independent tracker scoring democratic erosion across 5 countries, so Europe has tripped a chilling effect wire in what I call my democratic erosions observatory. Europe's alarm bells are working fine. They can hear them, but the alarms are no longer the loudest thing in the room. They're now being conciliatory toward Trump to get what they think they want, which at this point is peace. But here's the thing, it isn't even working. I know some will say this isn't erosion, it's diplomacy, but he's still made a fool of them around the summit, even if it did bring peace at the actual meeting, and it cost them a lot. Defense spending went up, Spain threatened, and there's still the war in Iran to deal with. But they have learned their lesson not to say anything about Trump's worst instincts, and that's a scary lesson for them to have learned. If his behavior alone can make them be quiet, he's in control.